感谢主，各位弟兄姊妹，大家平安。
Thank God, peace be with you, all brothers and sisters.
好，我们今天用义人挪亚跟我们大家一起来学习，互相勉励。
Today we'll use the topic Noah the Righteous for mutual encouragement.
我们先来看马太福音的24章。
Let's look at Matthew chapter 24.
马太福音24章
Matthew 24,
37节。
verse 37.
24章37节。
24, verse 37.
挪亚的日子怎样，人子降临也要怎样。38节。
38.
当洪水以前的日子，人照样吃喝嫁娶，直到挪亚进方舟的那日。39节。
39.
不知不觉洪水来了，把他们全都冲去。人子降临也要这样。这个马太福音24章是门徒在问耶稣3个问题。
In Matthew 24, the disciples asked Lord Jesus 3 questions.
主耶稣说，这个圣殿要被拆毁，没有一块石头留在另外一个石头上面。
Lord Jesus said that the temple will be destroyed and there will be no rocks left on one another.
门徒就问他说，什么时候会有这样的事情？
So the disciples asked when this will happen.
还有说你还要再来世界的末日有什么样的预兆？
And if Lord Jesus was going to come back again, then what would be the signs for the end of times?
所以主耶稣就在马太福音24章针对这3个问题给他们回答。
And so in Matthew 24, Lord Jesus answered according to these 3 questions.
说这个世界末日主耶稣再来的日子，没有人知道。
He says that there is no one who knows about the time when Lord Jesus will come again or the end of the world.
但是之前有很多的预兆。
But before, there will be many signs.
然后主耶稣说挪亚的日子怎样，人子降临的日子也怎样。
And Lord Jesus said that as the days of Noah, then this would be the coming of the Son of Man.
说那个世代的人照样吃喝嫁娶。
That as in those days, people were eating and drinking and marrying.
不知不觉洪水来就把当代人灭掉了。
And they didn't know, but the flood came and took them away.
但是在这个世代唯有义人挪亚他们全家得拯救。
But during this time, there was only the righteous man Noah and his family who were saved.
所以我们怎样学习挪亚做一个罪恶世代当中的义人？
So how can we learn from Noah to be a righteous person in the time of sin?
才不会跟这个世界一起毁灭。
So that we would not be destroyed along with the world.
这是我们要从这个圣经里面来学习的。
This is what we need to learn from the Bible.
我们来看创世纪第6章。
Let's look at Genesis chapter 6,
我们先读第1节到第4节。
verse 1 to 4.
创世纪6章1节到4节。
Genesis 6, verse 1 to 4.
说当人在世上多起来，又生女儿的时候，第2节。
Verse 2.
神的儿子们看见人的女子美貌，就随意挑选，起来为妻。第3节。
Verse 3.
神说人既属乎血气，我的灵就不永远住在他们里面。然而他的日子还可以到120年。第4节。
Verse 4.
那时候有伟人在地上，后来神的儿子们和人的女子们交合生子，那就是上古英武有名的人。这里是讲到这个挪亚的世代，也是洪水要毁灭之前的世代。
This was the times before Noah, before the flood was coming.
从亚当到挪亚刚好是第10代。
From Adam to Noah, there were 10 generations.
他说那个时候人就越来越多了。
And so the people were multiplying.
因为我们知道，从亚当夏娃犯罪以后，
We know that after Adam and Eve had sinned,
罪就进到这个世界，
sin entered the world.
所以亚当夏娃的儿子该隐跟 亚伯就发生了这个凶杀的案件。
And so the sons of Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel, there was murder between them
因为这个罪进到世界了，
because sin had entered the world.
所以这个罪就越来越蔓延越来越大。
And so the sin began to spread.
到了挪亚这个时代，说人越来越多了，
And during the time of Noah, there were more people.
所以那个时候的罪更加的多。
And so there were even more sins.
他们这个罪大概包括几方面呢？
There were a few aspects in their sins.
一个是放纵宴乐，
One was that they were indulging in
一个
pleasures.
是婚姻非常随便，
One was that in their marriage there was
第三个就是性情很凶暴，
there was nothing sacred, and also they were very angry.
所以社会上充满着很多的暴力事件。
So the society had much violence.
所以我们刚刚读过马太福音24章说那个所有的人照样吃喝嫁娶。
So we had read in Matthew 24 that people at the time were still eating, drinking, and marrying.
当然，我们带着肉体我们每天都要有饮食才能够让我们保持，让我们身体健康。
And since we are of flesh, we do need food in order to be physically healthy.
那这种正常的饮食这是合神旨意的。
So having a typical diet is pleasing to God.
那人有时候在放纵宴乐有些饮食就不是按神的旨意来。
But when people are indulging in their desires, then they would have they would be eating or drinking what
所以挪亚当时的世代说照样吃喝这是一种宴乐的放纵。
what they should not be. And so when it's written in Matthew 24 that people were eating, drinking, and
我们
marrying,
看现在的人也是一样
it was indulging their desires. So this is the same for people today.
有时候除了正常的饮食有很多的放纵的事情。
Other than their typical diet, there's so many things that they indulge in.
再来就是婚姻上的不圣洁。
And also when people are not keeping their marriage
这
holy.
里讲到这个神的儿子看到人的女子就随便起来为妻。
Here it says that the sons of God saw the daughters of men and married them.
当然有的人说这个天使跟人互相结婚生孩子，这个是不正确的。
Some people would say that this means the angels were marrying people, and this is incorrect.
这个里所讲的这个神的儿子就是敬拜神的赛特的祖孙。
Here when it says the sons of God, these are the descendants of Seth.
跟那个人的女子就是该隐的后裔。
But the daughters of men were the descendants of Cain.
因为亚当的后裔分成两个族系，
Because from the descendants of Adam, there were two
一个
separate
是
parts.
赛特的祖孙这个是他们晓得敬拜神的，
The descendants of Seth, they knew to worship God.
所以他们称为神的儿女。
And so they were called the sons of God.
这个该隐的祖孙虽然在世界上很发达，但是他们是远离神的，
The descendants of Cain were very advanced in the world, but they departed from
因
God
为他们看重世俗的生活
because they valued the worldly life.
所以称为人的儿女。
And so they were called the daughters or children of men.
本来在婚姻上为着要生养虔诚的后代祖孙，
And in marriage, because they wanted to carry on more generations,
所以为着要维持敬畏神的系统，
because they wanted to maintain the system to
所以
worship
婚姻
God.
不可以随便。
So marriage is not something to take lightly.
但是后来这个拜神的祖孙后来也慢慢的堕落了，
But then later, the descendants of those who worship God also fell.
所以他们在婚礼里就随便不管什么对象随意的任意通婚
And so in marriage, they marry people whomever they wanted.
甚至有很多不合神旨意的婚姻。
And even marriages that were not according to the will of God.
所以神说人已经败坏了，属血气了。
And so God has said that men had fallen and are now of the
另
flesh.
外一个就是人性情很凶暴。
And also people had bad tempers.
我们再看第5节，
Verse 5,
创世纪6章5节，
Genesis 6, verse 5.
神看到人在地上罪恶很大，终日所思想的尽都是恶。我们再看11节，
Verse 11,
11节，
verse 11.
神观看世界 11节，世界在神面前败坏，地上充满了强暴。12节，
12.
神观看世界，见是败坏了，凡有血气的人，在地上都败坏了行为。13节，
13.
神就对挪亚说：“凡有血气的人呐、他的尽头已经来到我面前，因为地上满了他们的强暴，我要把他们和地一并的毁灭。”在这几段圣经里面呢、他一直强调说，世界已经败坏了，已经败坏了。
In these verses, it emphasized that the world was corrupt,
连续谈了3次。
and it mentioned 3 times
他说这整个世界啊，满了强暴，满了强暴。
that it was filled with violence.
所以他们所想所做的都是恶事。
So everything they thought and did were violent.
就是人已经罪恶很大。
And so there was already many sins in the world.
所以神说看到人这样败坏所以心里就很伤痛。
And so when God saw that it was very corrupt, his heart was hurt.
所以神是慈爱的神他本来造大地赐万物给我们人。
God is a merciful God, and so he created the world for people.
让我们人能够享受神的爱，享受神的丰盛。
So that people can enjoy the love and abundance of God.
但是人却没有办法按照神的旨意来治理这个大地。
But people cannot manage this world according to the will of God.
结果败坏了，贪行很多的恶事充满着强暴罪恶。
They were corrupt and wicked and full of violence.
所以神就感到非常的伤痛。
And so God was hurt.
所以神说这个世人他们的结局已经到我面前了。
So God says that the end of the flesh has come before me.
所以我们知道说神是慈爱，但是他也是公义的神。
We know that God is a merciful God, but he is also the just God.
神对于这个是非善恶非常的清楚。
He has a very clear discernment between right and wrong.
赏罚非常的分明。
And he's very clear in his
所
punishment.
以
and
对
blessing.
罪恶他一定要处理，不能够让这个罪恶一直的延续下去。
If there is sin and wickedness, then he needs to stop it, and he will not let it continue.
所以他说这个人已经充满的罪恶所以神一定要有一个公义的审判。
Because these people are filled with sin, and so God will have his judgment.
但是在这个罪恶当中，神要审判的时候神看到说当中这个挪亚是一个义人，
But during this judgment, he noticed that Noah is a righteous man.
所以神就特别指示他怎么能够逃避这个大灾难。
And so God especially directed him how to escape this great destruction.
所以我们看到说这个神有他的公义，也有他的慈爱。
We know that God is righteous and merciful.
是非是非常分明，赏善罚恶的神。
He discerns between right and wrong and punishment and blessing.
既然人犯了罪，罪有罪的报应，罪的结果。
Since men had sinned, so there is a consequence to sin.
所以我们虽然处在一个罪恶的世代当中
Even though we live in a sinful
我
generation,
们不能够说因为这个环境很不好，所以我受到影响。
we cannot be influenced just because the environment is bad.
人不管怎么样都没有什么借口。
And there is no excuse for people.
既然你犯罪了，你作恶了，就要受到罪恶的惩罚。
If you sin or did something wicked, then you will receive punishment.
所以在一个罪恶的世代当中我们应当晓得怎样分别为圣出来。
And so in a sinful generation, we still need to discern.
说不能够跟罪恶同行免得跟他们一同被定罪。
We cannot walk with sin lest we be condemned together.
所以在启示录的18章
And so in Revelation chapter 18,
说这个世界就像一个罪恶的巴比伦。
it says that this world is like the sinful Babylon.
巴比伦是古代相当强大的一个国家，
Babylon was a great nation in the past,
但是因为罪恶很重，
but because it was full of sin,
所以神惩罚他， 一夜当中啊，整个国家就亡掉了。
God punished Babylon so that in one night the entire nation was
这
destroyed.
个世界看起来很像很繁华啊，很兴盛
This world seems to be flourishing,
啊，但是充满着各样的罪恶。
but it is full of sin.
所以启示录18章里面特别说，这个罪恶的世界也是一样，一日之间呐，整个都要被毁掉了。
And so Revelation 18 says that in one night this will all be destroyed as well.
所以说，我们呢要从这个罪恶的巴比伦出来，
And so we need to come out from the sinful Babylon.
也就是说，我们不要跟这个世界跟世人一同走这个罪恶的道路。
Which is to say that we should not walk on the same sinful path as
我们应当
others.
敬畏神行神喜欢的事情
We need to fear God and do things that please God
能够分别为圣
and to be made holy,
这样我们才不会跟这个罪恶的世界一同灭亡
so that we would not be destroyed together with the sinful world.
所以我们应当在这个罪恶的世界当中我们要学习挪亚这个世代中的义人。
And so in the sinful world, we need to learn from Noah to become a righteous person.
我们看以西结书14章，
Let's look at Ezekiel 14.
以西结书14章
Ezekiel chapter 14,
14节，
verse 14.
以西结书14章14节，
Ezekiel 14, verse 14.
其中虽有挪亚、但以理、耶伯这3个人，他们只能够因为他们的义救了自己的性命，就是神所说的。这里讲到说，这个先知在预言以色列人将来要受神的惩罚。
The prophet was prophesying that people will be punished by God.
所以犹大国后来亡国了，
The kingdom of Judah was later destroyed
因为他们当中充满了很多的罪恶。
because it was full of sin.
神说这个罪恶的世界当中如果有能够像挪亚啦、像耶伯啦、像但以理这些义人
But God said that even though it was a sinful generation, if there were people like Noah, Daniel, and Job,
他们就能够因为自己所行的义来拯救自己的生命。
they could deliver themselves by their righteousness.
所以圣经里面把这个挪亚当做一个很重要的义人。
And so the Bible has treated Noah as an important righteous man.
虽然在一个非常罪恶的世代当中但是他坚守神的话能够做一个义人。
Even though he lived in a very sinful time, but he was able to be a righteous person.
在罪恶的世界当中没有受到污染
And in the world of sin, he was not contaminated.
能够行义。
And he could be righteous.
所以利未记11章里面谈到这个什么是洁净的东西可以吃，什么是不洁净的不可以吃。
In Leviticus chapter 11, it says that there are clean and unclean things.
虽然我们现在不按照那个字迹不是按照那个实际上的东西这样来做我们的饮食的标准，
Even though we don't have to follow these dietary standards,
那里面的教训就是要我们过一个分别为圣的生活。
the teachings from that is that we do need to live a holy life.
说好像鱼鱼在那个水里面，在海里面
Just like when the fish is swimming in the ocean,
但是有些鱼是洁净可吃的
there were some fish that would be clean to eat,
有些鱼是不洁净不可吃的。
but some fish would be called unclean.
说鱼如果有刺有鳞
So if the fish have scales,
就是洁净可以吃的。
then these are clean and you can eat them.
有这个鳍虽然水一直冲下来，但是它可以逆水而上。
But the other fish are able to go against the current,
也就是说在一个罪恶的世界潮流当中
which means that in the time of sin,
它不会被罪恶的潮流把它冲失掉，
when the trends are all of sin, that they would not be rushed away
它
by
能够在
sin.
罪恶当中做一个中流砥柱。
They could actually be able to go against the current.
它有这个
trends.
鳞片虽然这个环境很污染
So when you have scales, it means that even though the world is contaminated,
但是它不会受影响它能够保持它的洁净。
it means that you are not easily affected and you can still be clean.
我们生活在这个世界好 好像一个大海当中，
And when we're living in this world, it's like living in the ocean
因为这个世界啊充满着罪恶。
because this world is full of sin.
我们看以赛亚书57章
Let's look at Isaiah 57,
20节，
verse 20.
以赛亚书57章20节
Isaiah 57, verse 27.
说：唯独恶人，好像翻腾的海，不得平静。其中的水常涌出污秽和淤泥来。21节，
21.
我的神说啊，恶人必不得平安呢、这里讲到说，这个世界啊，好像一个翻腾动荡不安的大海一样。
It says that the world is like the troubled sea that cannot rest.
说这个世人在这个世界啊，因为充满着罪恶所以得不到真正的平安。
And because the people are full of sin, they cannot have true rest.
所以我们生活在这个罪恶不安的世代当中啊，
So we are living in this time that is wicked and we cannot rest.
我们怎样成为一个洁净的鱼能够洁身自爱行义而不受污染。
How can we become like a clean fish and be able to protect ourselves and not be contaminated?
好像挪亚在罪恶的世代当中但是他是一个义人。
Like Noah, who lived in the time of sin, but he was righteous.
挪亚为什么能够得到称义？
And why could Noah be called
为
righteous?
什么他能够成为一个义人？
Why could he become a righteous person?
圣经里面讲到说，很重要的就是他跟神同行。
The Bible said that it was very important that he walked with God.
我们看创世纪6章第9节，
Let's look at Genesis chapter 6, verse 9.
创世纪6章第9节，
Genesis chapter 6, verse 9.
6章9节。
Chapter 6, verse 9.
挪亚的世代，挪亚的后代记在下面。挪亚是个义人，在当时的世代是一个完全人。挪亚与神同行。这里讲到挪亚是一个完全人，因为他与神同行。
It says that Noah was a just man and walked with God.
什么叫做与神同行？
What does it mean to walk with God?
阿摩司书里面说两个人要同行就是两个人要心智一样。
In Amos, it says that if two people want to walk together, they need to have
两
one
个人
heart
一定要步骤一样，目标一样
and one mind. They have to keep the same pace and the same destination.
这样才能够同行。
Then they can walk together.
所以挪亚对神的旨意非常清楚
Noah understood the will of God very well.
所以他在生活当中他就行神的旨意所以他能够跟神同行
In his life, he walked according to God's will, so he was able to walk with God.
所以他能够成为一个义人，成为一个完全人，
And so he could be a righteous person and a perfect
因
person
为他行神所喜悦的事情。
because he did things that please God.
我们参考创世纪5章24节，
Let's look at Genesis chapter 5, verse 24.
创世纪5章24节
Genesis chapter 5, verse 24.
说以诺与神同行，神将他取去，他就不在这个世界上了。这里讲到有一个人叫做以诺，
There was a man called Enoch.
他算起来是从亚当来的第7代。
He was the 7th generation from Adam.
他跟这个挪亚跟以诺一样都是跟神同行。
Noah and Enoch were the same in that they walked with God.
因为以诺生了一个儿子，
And Enoch had a son,
他把他起名叫做马土撒拉。
and he was called Methuselah.
我们知道这个马土撒拉的意思就是说，这个孩子死掉的那一年有大灾难会临到世界。
The name of Methuselah means that the last year, there will be a great disaster.
为什么以诺会知道？
Why would Enoch know this?
因为神启示他，
It's because God revealed to him
让他明白。
so that he could understand.
所以他的儿子马土撒拉真的活到969岁。
And so Methuselah lived until he was 969 years old.
当他死的那一年就是洪水淹没世界的那个时候。
The year that he died was the year that the flood had destroyed the world.
因为以诺 那个时候得到神的启示
because Enoch had received the revelation from God.
所以他认识神，他就跟神同行。
And because he knew God, so he walked with God.
所以在他的生活当中一方面过着一般人的生活，
And so he lived a typical life,
但是敬畏神，按照神的旨意来过日子。
but he feared God and lived his life according to the will of God.
所以说后来神喜悦他，然后神就把他接去，以诺没有经过死就活升天。
God was pleased with him, and so God had taken him, and he didn't have to experience death.
这在圣经里面记载2个人，一个是以诺，一个叫做以利亚。
In the Bible, there are only 2 people that were recorded like this. One was
所以
Enoch,
我们
and
知
the
道
other was
说一个
Elijah.
人能够敬畏神能够跟神同行能够胜过死亡。
If a person can fear God and walk with God, he can overcome death.
有说直接升天见神。
To the point where they will be received by
有
God.
的虽然离世了，但是一个敬畏神的人将来也要从死里复活能够享受天上的荣耀。
And even some that have passed away, if they had walked with God, then they will also enjoy the glory of God.
那我们知道说挪亚之前也有一些义人
We know that before Noah, there were also some righteous people.
像以诺是神把他接去
For example, God had taken Enoch.
但是也有一些义人他们是先离开世界然后这个洪水大灾难才来。
There were also some people that passed away before the flood.
我们看以赛亚书57章
Let's look at Isaiah 57.
57章以赛亚书57章
Isaiah 57,
我们看第1节
verse 1.
57章第1节
57, verse 1.
说一人死亡，无人放在心上；虔诚人被收去，无人思念。这一人被收去，是免了将来的祸患。第2节，
Verse 2.
他们得享平安，素行正直的人，个人在坟墓里面安歇。这里讲到说，有时候大灾难之前
It says that sometimes before a great disaster,
有的敬畏神的人，神也会先把他们接走。
if there are people who fear God, God would take them away first.
像以诺是不死就升天了。
Just like Enoch, who did not die, but God took him.
像有一些人像拉麦咯，像马土撒啦，神也是让他们先安息。
Some people like Methuselah or Lamech, God allowed them to have rest
说这
first.
个义人被收取是为着免去将来的祸患。
And so they're taken away from evil.
当然在那个大灾难当中的敬畏神的义人神也会特别的保守。
But people who are righteous during the time of a disaster, then God will also protect them.
好像挪亚就在洪水当中躲避了大灾难。
Just like Noah, who was able to escape when God had helped him.
我们来看启示录14章，
Let's look at Revelation 14.
启示录14章，
Revelation 14,
我们看13节。
verse 13.
启示录14章13节，
Revelation 14.
我听见从天上有声音说：“你要写下，从今以后，在主里面而死的人有福啦。”圣灵说：“是的，他们习了自己的劳苦，做工的果效也随着他们。”这里讲到说在末后的时候有些人在主里面离开世界了。
Here it says in the end times, there are some people who have left the world.
也就是说信主能够得到救恩
So they believed in the Lord and they could receive the salvation.
有时候年纪大了他后来也离世了。
But perhaps they're older, so they have departed from the
他
world.
说，如果你是在主里面离世的，你有得救的把握离开世，这是有福气的。
And blessed are the dead who die in the Lord from now on.
因为他们做工的果效，他们一生的果效就随着他们。
Because their labors, their works follow them.
他们是安息了世上的劳苦，
And they are resting from the
他们
labors of
归回在 神的怀抱里面，
and they have returned to the embrace of the Lord.
将来能够享荣耀，得享永远的福分。
And they will be able to enjoy glory and eternal blessing.
所以这章里面呢，谈到2种的收割，
So there are 2 types of harvest mentioned in this chapter.
说那个庄稼已经成熟了，可以收割了。
That there is harvest and they can reap.
所以有一个好像人子的坐在云上，就把那个镰刀丢下来，叫那个天使来收割。
And there is someone on the cloud who gives a sickle so that they can have harvest.
这个是好的，第一个收割是好的。
The first reaping of the harvest is good.
也就是说他在这个灵性上已经追求成圣完全了，已经完成得救的功夫了。
It means that spiritually they have pursued holiness and they have completed this.
好像那个庄稼成熟了，
Just like the harvest is ripe.
所以他被收割先在乐园里面安歇将来能够回到天国去。
And so there is a reaping so that they may rest for now in paradise, but they will be able to go to the kingdom of heaven.
所以这个是好的。
So this is good.
再来说那个好像那个葡萄已经熟透了，已经烂掉了。
But then there are also grapes that have rotted.
同样的要把它收割起来，丢在酒榨里面这个被裁就流出了很多的血来。
But because these are fully ripe grapes, and so they're thrown into the winepress.
这个是不好的。
This is not good.
因为罪恶满盈行了很多恶事所以落在审判之下。
Because there is so much sin, and so they are under judgment.
所以我们人有2种的最后的结果。
And so for people, there are two types of endings.
一个敬畏神遵行神的道的人将来就能够有盼望享受天国的福气。
People who fear God and follow the word of God will be able to enjoy the eternal blessings.
如果不晓得敬畏神跟着行恶的人将来就是落在神的审判之下。
But people who do not know to fear God and they are often in sin, then they will be judged by God.
这就是人生的崛起。
And this is the ending for life.
所以我们说人生最后就是2条路。
And so at the end of life, there are only 2 ways.
那我们再回来再谈这个挪亚的品德
And so for Noah, his qualities,
说他是世代中的义人
He was
他能够跟神同行
he was a righteous man in his generation and was able to walk with God.
另外一个就是神怎么吩咐他就怎么做。
And however God directed him, then that was what he did.
我们看创世纪第6章，
Let's look at Genesis chapter 6.
创世纪6章
Genesis chapter 6,
22节，
verse 22.
创世纪6章22节，
Genesis chapter 6, verse 22.
挪亚就这样行，凡神所吩咐的，他都照样行了。因为神说挪亚是一个义人，
And because the Bible said that Noah was a righteous
所
man,
以神指示他说你要造一个方舟
God told him to create an ark.
然后带着你的全家人都进到这个方舟里面
And to bring his whole family into the ark.
你也要带一些动物一对一对去进到方舟来存留余种。
He also needed to bring the animals 2 by 2 so that they can continue to multiply.
把那个食物就把它堆积起来。
And he had to store food.
他说挪亚凡是神所吩咐的他都照样行。
And according to all that God commanded him, so he did.
所以神称他为义
And so God called him righteous.
所以真正的信心就是神所吩咐的就照样行。
So the true faith is that whatever God command, then we would do.
然后我们才能够做一个义人才能够胜过各样的灾难。
Then we can be righteous and can overcome the disasters.
我们再谈一个，就是挪亚带着全家人进方舟。
Also, Noah brought his whole family into the ark.
我们看创世纪7章1节。
Let's look at Genesis chapter 7, verse 1.
创世纪7章1节，
Genesis 7, verse 1.
神对挪亚说：“你和你的全家都要进入方舟， 因为在这个世代当中啊，我看到你呀，在我面前是一个义人。我们看16节
Verse 16.
说，凡有血肉进入方舟，都是有公有母的，正如神所吩咐挪亚的，神就把他们关在这个方舟里。我们先看第6节好了。
Verse 6.
7章第6节。
Chapter 7, verse 6.
当洪水泛滥在地上的时候，挪亚正好是600岁。第7节。
7.
挪亚就同他的妻子、儿子、儿妇都进入了方舟躲避洪水。他这里讲到说，神叫他说，你要把你的全家都带进方舟里面。
God told Noah that he had to bring his family into the ark.
因为神要用洪水来毁灭这个世界。
Because God is going to use the flood to destroy the world.
这个挪亚就按照神的吩咐把方舟造好了。
And according to God's directions, Noah had built the ark.
带着他的妻子，带着他的儿子，带着他的媳妇全家8个人，通通进到方舟里面去。
So Noah and his son's wife and his son's wives, they had gone into the ark.
结果在这个灾难当中他们就能够全家得蒙拯救。
And so even though there was a flood, but their whole family was saved.
他说我们今天得到神的救恩也是一样，带领全家进到这个末世的方舟。
Today when we have received the salvation, it's the same that we need to bring our whole
因为
family.
神拯救你，就是要准备拯救你的家。
Because God has saved you in order to save your family.
所以神对亚伯拉罕说
And so God told Abraham,
你要把我所吩咐你的来教训你的祖孙
you also need to direct to your sons and
让他
descendants
们也敬畏神
so that they may fear God.
让我所应许给你的福分才能够一代一代临到你的祖孙身上。
Then the blessings I have promised you will land on your descendants.
我们看到说使徒时代在传道里的时候
And the time of apostles, when the apostles were preaching,
他们也都是全家来信主受洗。
their entire family would come to believe.
好像哥尼流就在带着全家人听到，全家人受洗。
Like Cornelius, who brought his whole family to be
好像
baptized.
吕迪亚就带着全家人信主。
Or Lydia and her family that came to believe.
信主明白道理，也是带着全家人。
And so they were able to bring their whole family
因
to
为
faith.
你全家信主，全家得恩典
Because then the whole family can also be blessed.
全家都能够得救。
And the whole family can be saved.
所以我们明白我们要先明白这个道理的宝贵。
So we need to understand how precious the teachings are.
然后求主帮助，把这个道理带回我们全家，带领我们全家信主，带领我们全家能够得救恩。
And ask God to guide all of us so that we may be saved.
所以我们看到这个挪亚是一个相当有信心的人。
So Noah was someone who was full of faith.
虽然神跟他讲话的时候距离这个事情要发生的时候超过100年了。
Even though the time from when God has spoken to him, there was actually a period of 100 years.
当他500岁的时候，神跟他讲，
When he was 500 years old,
我
God
将
told
来
him,
要用洪水把世界灭掉，所以你要开始造方舟。
I will destroy the world with a flood, so you will need to prepare an ark.
这个事情是100年以后才发生的。
This did not happen until 100 years
在
later.
那个时候根本没有什么真相，
There in that time, there were no signs.
也没有人能够知道说将来要发生什么事情。
And no one knew what would happen in the future.
挪亚唯一的凭据就是神给他讲的话。
The only evidence Noah had was what God
但是
said.
因为有神的话，他就抓住神的话，
But because there were the words of God, so he held on to them.
相信到底，
And he believed until the end.
按照神所说的完全照着去做。
And he did according to all that God had commanded him.
可能他在100年当中一方面在造方舟，
So during the 100 years while he was building the
因为
ark,
那个方舟很大，
because it was a very big ark,
所以有300组的长，
it was long for 30 cubits.
50组的宽。
It was 30 cubits high and 50 cubits wide.
如果算到现在的尺寸就是130多公尺的长度，
It means that it was about, it was height for about 130
20几
meters.
公尺的宽度，
The width of about 20 meters.
大概14、15公尺的高度。
10 to 15.
那是一个相当大的一种建筑物，
It was a very big piece of architecture,
用木头慢慢的把它造起来的。
and so it was built with wood.
那么大的工程要造那么久，
And it was very difficult to,
很多人都看到了就是觉得很奇怪的一艘船，
and it seemed like a very strange boat.
又造在陆地上面，
And it was built on land.
所以大家都一定会很奇怪，而且会觉得这个挪亚好像一个怪人一样，
So people would have thought that Noah was very strange,
但是没有人要相信他。
but no one believed him.
甚至有些人又好像质疑他为什么要这样做。
And even people would doubt him about why he would do this.
但是那么久的时间这个挪亚的信心一点都没有受影响。
But even though it was a very long period of time, Noah did not lose faith.
他唯一抓住的就是神讲的话，
The only thing he held on to were the words of
因
God,
为他知道神是信实的，
because he knows that God is
神
faithful.
讲的话无论多久都一定会应验，
If they are words of God, no matter how long it would take, it would
因
still
为
come
神
true.
不会违背自己所讲的话。
Because God would not go against the words that he
所
had
以
said.
虽然看起来没有什么真相，但是他就紧紧地抓住神的话。
Even though it seemed like there were no signs, but Noah held on to the
后
words
来
of
把
God.
方舟造好了，
And after he created the ark,
神就让那个动物一对一对的进去，
God allowed the animals to go in pairs.
挪亚就带着全家进到方舟。
And Noah brought his whole family into the
从
ark.
那个时候，神就把方舟的门把它关上，
And then God has shut him in,
结果就开始下大雨了，
and then it began to rain
连续下了40天，
for 40 days.
所以整个世界都被毁灭掉了。
So the world was destroyed.
唯有挪亚借着方舟来得救。
Only Noah and his family were protected by
所
that.
以这是信心所得到的结果。
This is the result of faith.
我们看希伯来书11章，
Let's look at Hebrews 11.
希伯来书11章
Hebrews 11.
第7节，希伯来书11章第7节
Hebrews 11, verse 7.
说，挪亚因着信，既蒙神指示他未见之事，动了敬畏的心，预备了一只方舟，使他全家得救。因此就定了那世代的罪，自己也承受那从信而来的义。这里讲到一些古圣徒他们因信得到称义，因信来得救。
These were the saints who were righteous by faith.
他说这个挪亚因为他有信心，
Because Noah had faith,
所以神就指示他这个未来还没有看到将来要发生的事情，
God had directed him to prepare for something that he did not see yet.
因为他敬畏神所以对神的话他就很敬畏。既然神这么讲我就这么相信。
But because he feared God, and so whatever God told him, then he believed.
神叫他做的，他就一一的照做。
And whatever God told him to, then he did.
花了那么长的时间慢慢的把那个方舟把它建立起来。
And he used a very long period of time to slowly build the ark.
因为他的信心结果让他们全家能够逃过洪水的灾难。
And because of his faith, so his family could escape the disaster from the flood.
所以说因为信他得到称义。
And so by faith, he was righteous.
但是当代人因为不信后来就被定罪统统灭亡掉了。
But because the people at the time did not believe, so they were all destroyed.
所以我们说当一个人能够悔改相信他就不被定罪。
And so we know that if a person repents and believes, then they would not be condemned.
如果不信不接受不悔改将来就是灭亡的命运。
If they do not believe, they do not repent, then they will eventually be destroyed.
我们回过头来看当时洪水的灾难。
Let's look at what happened in the flood.
我们回过头来看创世纪第7章，
Genesis chapter 7,
我们看11节。
verse 11.
创世纪7章11节
Genesis 7, verse 11.
说，当挪亚600岁2月17日那天，大渊的泉源都裂开了，天上的窗户也敞开了。12节，
12.
40昼夜降大雨在地上， 我们跳过来看19节
Verse 19.
，19节
Verse 19.
说水势在地上极其浩大，天下的高山都淹没了。20节，
20.
水势比山高过15肘，山岭都淹没了。21节，
21.
凡在地上有血肉的动物，就是飞鸟、牲畜、走兽、爬在地上的昆虫，以及所有的人都死了。22节，
22.
凡在旱地上鼻孔有气息的生灵都死了。看23节，
23.
凡地上各样的活物，连人带牲畜、昆虫以及空中的飞鸟，都从地上除灭了。主留下挪亚和那些与他同在方舟里面的。所以我们看到说唯有这个方舟因为这是按照神指示去建造的。
So because the ark was created according to God's measurements,
所以它能够度过洪水的灾难。
it could overcome the flood.
当挪亚进到方舟以后的第7天，
And the 7th day after Noah entered the ark,
说洪水就天上的泉源就开始崩裂了，整个水就灌在地面上。
the fountains were broken and there was rain on the earth
连续40昼夜。
for 40 days.
地上最高的山那个水还高过15肘，
And the water was even taller than 15 cubits.
就高过了大概好几公尺
So it was tall for many meters.
15肘大概6公尺多
15 cubits is about 6 meters.
所以我们看到说所有地面上都淹没了。
So we saw that everything in the world had been
我们知
destroyed.
道世界每一个民族都有一种传说就是洪水能够把大地灭掉。
We know that every type of people in the world actually has a legend about a flood destroying the world.
中国人以前的传说也是这样，
This is the same for the Chinese.
这几乎是普遍世界各地的民族都有这样的传说。
In the world, for every type of people, there is a legend that relates to the flood.
有时候很多人在那个高山上挖到那个古代的动物啦，甚至有那个海里的生物，还有那个贝壳的那个化石。
And even people have dug up fossils or animal remains that were on mountains, but the remains actually
为什
belong
么
to-
在海里面的东西会在那个高山上来挖到它的那个化石？
that actually belong to sea creatures? So why would these fossils of sea creatures be
这都
on
是让我
mountains?
们知道说真的曾经洪水淹没世界的这样的情形
It is to let us know that in the past there was once a great flood.
如果这个洪水一来所有地上所有有生命的统统被毁灭掉
And so when the flood had come, then everything that had life was destroyed.
唯有挪亚跟方舟里面的才能够保全生命
Only those who were with Noah were able to protect the life.
这个水大概在地面上淹没150天
The flood had occurred for about 150 days,
然后才慢慢的退，
and then it slowly receded.
所以整个洪水的时期大概将近1年。
So the entire time of the flood was about 1 year.
1年以后挪亚他们才出方舟
And after 1 year, then Noah and his family had left the ark.
所以我们来看一下彼得后书第3章。
Let's look at 2 Peter chapter 3.
彼得后书第3章，
2 Peter chapter 3.
彼得后书3章，
2 Peter chapter 3,
我们看第5节
verse 5.
，3章第5节，
Chapter 3, verse 5.
说他们故意忘记从太古凭神的命有了天，并且从水而出，借水而成的地。第6节，
6,
故此当时的世界被水淹没，就消灭了。第7节，
7.
但现在的天地还是凭着那个命令存留，要留到不敬虔的人受审判、遭沉沦的日子，要用火焚烧。 这里讲到有的人说世界有末日怎么可能有这样的事情？
Some people might say, why would this happen in the end times?
但是使徒告诉我们说他们忘掉了古时候神曾经用洪水把挪亚当代的人灭掉。
But the apostle tells us that people have forgotten that in the past God had destroyed the world.
被灭的原因就是因为他们罪恶满盈。
And the reason was because the world was full of sin.
他说我们现在的世界也是暂时存留。
And our world today is just temporary.
一直留到说这个世界的罪恶满盈的时候，同样的神会用烈火焚烧。
And it will be in the same way that when the world has become completely full of sin, that God will destroy with fire.
所以我们现在只是暂时存留。
So we are only remaining temporarily.
所以有时候我们看到现在的罪恶很重我们应当要警惕。
So sometimes when we see that the world is full of sin, we must be careful.
现在真的也是这个婚姻上非常乱非常淫乱的时代。
In today, the marriage is also corrupt.
其实像那个同性恋性犯罪这都是神所厌恶的。
For example, homosexuality or sexual immorality, then these are things that God
我们知道说
detests.
这个也是世界将要被灭的一个前兆。
We know that these are signs that God will soon destroy the world.
所多玛的社会为什么会被硫磺火灭掉？
Why was Sodom destroyed by the fire?
就是因为他们罪恶同性恋。
It was because they were full of sins and
迦南地
homosexuality.
为什么神要把他们当地人赶出？
Why did God cast out the Canaanites from
因为
Canaan?
神对亚伯拉罕说我要把这一块地给你们，
Because God told Abraham that I will give you this
但
land,
不是现在，
but not
还
right
要
now.
等到4个世代以后。
You need to wait for 4 generations.
因为当代人他们的罪恶还没有满盈，
Because the people at the time, their sins were not yet full.
所以等到他们罪恶满盈了然后才要把他们赶走把这一块地赐给以色列人。
And so when their sins have been too abundant, then the world will be destroyed.
所以神造我们，让我们生活在大地。
So God has created us to live in this world.
神说你要生养众多，遍满地面。
And God has said that you need to multiply
但
across
是
the world.
你要来治理大地。
But you will also maintain the
但是
world.
人没有办法按照神的旨意结果把整个大地污秽了。
People were not able to listen to God, and so they had contaminated
所
the
以
world.
神说我可以让你们安住在大地。
And so God has said that I will let you dwell on
但
the
是
earth,
我也可以把你们从这个大地上吐出去，
but I will also spit you out from this earth.
因为人的罪很重
Because the sin of man was too great.
所以神将来一定审判的。
And so God will judge.
我们看彼得后书3章的第10节，
Let's look at 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10.
彼得后书3章第10节
2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10.
说：“但主的日子像节来到一样，那日子天必有大响声废去，有形主都要被烈火融化，地和其上的物都要烧尽。”11节，
11.
这一切既然都要如此消化，你们该为人该当怎样圣洁，怎样敬虔？12节，
12.
要切切仰望神的日子来到，在那日天被火烧就融化了，有形主的都被烈火融化。13节，
13.
但我们照他的应许，盼望新天新地，有义居在其中。14节，
14.
亲爱的弟兄你们既盼望这些事，就当殷勤，使自己没有玷污，无可指摘才能够安然见主。彼得对我们讲他说我们不要认为说这个主耶稣说这个世界他要再来怎么都没有实现。
Peter warns us that we should think, why is it that God said the world will be destroyed, but it has not happened yet?
说是神给我们宽容给我们机会。
God is being merciful and giving us an opportunity.
因
Right?
为他盼望说他来的时候，大家都能够明白真道 能够信主得救。
Because he hopes that when he comes again, then everyone has understood and can believe in God and be saved.
但是我们看到这个世界的一些预兆一直实现的时候，
But when we see that many more signs are appearing,
我们就要警惕自己呀、
we must become watchful.
因为主要来的日子越来越近了。
Because the days when the Lord is going to
将来天地都要被烈火融化。
are drawing closer, and in the future, the world will be destroyed by
他
fire.
说：“唯有敬虔的义人神才会带领他们进到一个新天新地里面。
But only those who have been diligent will be brought into the new heaven and earth.
所以唯有义人才能够住在当中。
And only the righteous can dwell there.
所以我们就要让自己没有可指责，没有玷污，我们才能够安然见主。
We need to be without spot and blameless so that we may see the Lord.
所以圣经里面很多的地方都谈到这个世界将要结束的情形。
The Bible has many signs about when the world will end.
说最后的结局世界好像一个烧着的火炉一样。
And ultimately, the world will be like a fiery furnace.
但是唯有敬畏神的人神的公义的入头能够医治他们。
But only those who fear God will be healed by God.
然后他们好像那个被羊圈里面牛圈里面被放出来的牛羊非常的兴奋蹦蹦跳跳。
And they will be like the cows and the sheep who will be freed and can rejoice.
所以说世人一想到那个末日要来到的时候，大家都吓得魂不附体。
So that when the world knows that the world will end, then they will all be frightened.
唯有敬畏神的人，好像义人挪亚一样，
But only those who fear God, just like Noah the righteous,
所以他们可以很安然的能够坦然无惧的来迎接主。
only those may be steadfast and be able to face
所以
God.
盼望我们每一个人都能够在这个罪恶的世代当中能够成为一个世代中的义人。
So hope that all of us can, in this time of sin, be a righteous person like Noah.
义人要因为信来得到生命，
And those who are righteous will receive life by faith
来得到拯救。
and be saved.
我们来唱诗
Let's sing hymn
434首，
434.
434。